My fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, Onado. This now a humble servant, retired Captain Melton. As of today, 31st of August, 2024, the essence way I decide for make this voice note today, I just want for make a clarification where I don't see a lot of confusions, with a mixed understanding. But maybe some people that they do it deliberately just for make them go put the people both home and abroad into confused states. Just for make them not believe for say the outcome of the tripartite recommendation implementation for make people them go believe say they not get for born any good picking. So now that's now the main thing where I decide say for make I will come once again. Where I decide for take that ample time. Where I say, you know what? I need for come for make I go make a clarification. You will believe it, it's good for you. You don't believe it, it's also good for you. But at the end of the day, then go know would have been there on track or would have been they talk the hard facts. And by the grace of God, we must get the hard facts. We must know who that actually be stands with the people them. Who that be talk the hard facts, say who see the reality to what the majority of Sierra Leoneans what they be they wish for. So me know they compel anybody for make ego believe to what they can't see. And me believe say whatever anything what they say, I they talk them based on me source. Why not say a authentic source. Except otherwise, maybe then go decide for change and tomorrow. But as I speak, it still stand to what they can't talk. Because most experts in thing what see what they can't talk now with regards to how come then decide for send troops then na Sierra Leone. Which process will they follow? Will they decide on that? But however, by the end of the presentation, I get for end up with the write up, where I get for read them in English. So now that I get for take at the end of the day, where I get for summarize this me very audio we had a release this morning, as I just mentioned the date earlier, right? But however, let me just take this opportunity for extend my thanks and appreciation to my colleagues them, both the one they were able for reach on me, then the one they back who not able for reach on me, were able for wish me or celebrate with me my birthday we just passed on the 27th of August. I really appreciate you so much. Like most especially 5-star General Master Salon, the chairman, the great man, Maleka, the Wuri APC Field Marshal, my brother, na UK, the one and only, Abuja, my brother also, na Sweden, Andrew Kama, the one and only sister, the Iron Lady, You know, we are the really make a special thanks. We get ample time for the share. Me would use them. You know, for make I go just name few. Even you wouldn't before reach on me. I really appreciate una all. I will pray that the next birthday, myself going for join my sisters them na Sierra Leone and with una my colleagues them by next year, by the grace of God, on the 27th of August, if God spare the life, we all in good health. I think say we 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 president awaiting Dr. Samura Kamara, of which I'm 100% pretty sure of. By that time, then will be the head of state. We'll be all able for crisscross together and celebrate them by the grace of God. Once more again, I really appreciate you so much. And I thank you so much. Let God keep you with all for make we see a better days. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, let me just continue now to the main reason, as I mentioned inter alia, why I decide for make this voice note. We at the end of the day, to a brief summary way I do or extract, I get for read and tuner in English. Then from there, that will be the end of this voice note. But however, I go want a little bit, I get for be very, very adamant. Because to be honest with you now, I get for use some abusive words. Because I really pissed off. I really tired. You know, I know my situation when I dey. I dey feel likewise my colleagues them all the exiles. Likewise, the one them back when they within the remote areas there, way for me them will get even access to communication, easy for them, absolutely. I get that kind of sympathy for them all. Even the one themselves already on the ground. With this government led by retired Brigadier General Smada Bio, SLPP led government, where they don't cause unnecessary, untold suffering, not grande. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, moreover, the grassroots of the mighty APC party. Let me just still continue for make una go get faith, for make una go get confidence in Dr. Samura Kamara, make una go still believe on to what he stand for, to what him be don't talk. Say, Ingo must make sure that say it defend una vote, una be cast for him 24th June 2023 multi-tier elections or presidential elections. We una overwhelmingly voted for him. And to be frank enough with you now, definitely a standby rate. Although this is no secret about that, what to make the fight is still slow, or we find it difficult, but una love with patience. Una love patience. Do go clean just now. Just like how Dr. Samura Kamara he always they say. Power, yes, he say not to do or die. And he no go want for make he go lost a single soul. But very rather unfortunate. It happened now in party office. And that self what make it happen. We I don't tell una on several occasions. And I still stand by it. We Minkailu Masare una lucky useless. The most useless national chairman for the All People's Congress Party in Kaino Day at all. We don't put the party like this like that. You know, we been called without a team, we don't gang up. And in we don't talk on long since ago before the election, he say over in dead body for make Samura Kamara go be president of Republic of Sierra Leone. And at that, he still stands. In actions speaks volume. Fellow APCians or sympathizers, mostly grassroots supporters of the mighty APC party, I want for make when I go get this thing clear. And on several occasions, intermittently, when I can release my voice note there, I don't tell you I say the current national executive, they are useless, they're reckless, there's nothing to write home about. I understand this for free. Me, I'm not a pulling nobody. Usman Fode and Sane, when they say he innocent. No. Definitely he's not. Now they all don't in the same basket. Because himself, the bribe wouldn't take for sell the people and they will. The majority of Sierra Leoneans they will come out early money for go vote under sun, under sun, under rain. Would them overwhelmingly vote for Dr. Samura Kamara. Then go old money. They say no, but then let this man go with it. Michael Umasari say, sorry. Usman Fode Yansane say, he no know usai money come out. The guy no know usai money come out. But I don't understand. You don't know usai money come out, then who give you? Then you not ask. So I don't want to make una pull a deal. They all are the same basket. Una all don't see their actions then. Una don't see the reckless chairman in national chairman himself, Mikado Masare. Una all don't see una national secretary general another useless we feel big of himself. You know? Last time I do una don't see then see their attorneys in deputy Pope Kamara. Of course, una watch the actions of all the regional chairmen there. And they put none. But to be frank, because we don't see regional chairman for Northwestern region. How they call this big full guy we in a tipper ground. We in only a good for now for make it go cannibalize Rarimande for go grab land there. For President Ernest Kroma be fisi na be better possible. Now Rarimanu, you know, Kashoko. Una all don't see the way I don't mess up. Una all don't see regional chairman for Northwestern region, Kombo Kama, we have don't mess up. Una all just of the recent this morning when I listened to Moriba in audio, we released yesterday on the 30th. You know, we talk about regional chairman for Eastern region. You know, Mayakaikai, it's really painful. We instead they address in people na Kailao. They say where the and also big fool. I don't know where this guy I don't even know the current US ambassador where they can use intelligent funding for unlucky them. They don't know the guys. They don't know see that ambassador Brown Hunt. He on a mission. You know, he don't finish with the capital city. Now if they go now the interior areas then for make them say for them go finish them. You know, for make Mayakai, they go mention short kind of statement with regards to the ECOMISIL deployment. Oh my God, they say now a long time plan. You know, now that they even prompt me. Now say, you know what? I need for say something of which I know one need for do an extract for make the people them or then they na Solima, or then they na Wilkenda, or then they na Ba, or then they na normal farmer, or then they na Boydu, or then they na Kurubola, or then they na Ifin, or then they na Kamaloyanda, or then they na Kambia. May they know exactly how comes they decide for send troops them na saloon with all who we get with security apparatus them, both the military and the police, but still they decide for send external forces for make them go help with security situations on the ground. So it need for sit down and ask yourself why. At that point there, I want just clear for make then the people that in them various areas and they make them know exactly. Make politicians and left for the deceive them, left for the fool them. Right? My fellow colleagues, I still tell you this. You know, the fight, the elections, the way how Mohamed Kone be announced within commissioners with some members of the security sectors or apparatus, right? You believe it or you leave it. Now a complete electoral coup where the kind of offense where they commit now a treasonable offense. Now in they commit. Right? Because the one where the people are massively then be vote on that day on the 24th of June 2023 when a no less than person Dr. Samura Kabara. We all don't see the outcome of the tripartite findings or investigations. We all don't get this thing clear. We repeatedly on several occasions. Now, from the tripartite, some of we know say after the out of 71 RR forms them, 71% of RR forms them, we then go tender. Dr. Samura Kamara gets commanding lead of 57.15%. Where eventually, according to the constitution, is within the first ballot or the first voting, Dr. Samura Kamara now be supposed for clear as the newly elected president on the day of that pronouncement of the result. Because it gets above 50, 55%. Because according to the constitution, then within the first ballot, you understand, voting, if automatically it gets that kind of percent, automatically they will declare you as the winner, both he or she. That's one in our constitution clearly. Right? But up to this date, this morning, as I make this voice note, right? ECSL, under the leadership of Mohamed Kone as chairman, national or returning chairman, you know, up to this date, ECSL no post 2023 multi-tier election results na their website. Una go check. Nothing. Absolutely. You know? So that's the tell you say, and we all is no secret anymore. We all don't see a senior staff when Ato Halston with the interview, now talking point, it's really heart-rending when he follow up, he listen, he go just feel sick, he go just think, then look at the entire situation, or looking at the entire people who are presently in that country in authority of position from the hierarchy. When I retired Brigadier General Smadabiu, we say in the father of democracy. It's really heart-rending when he listens to that fellow. He could just feel sick and tired. Father of democracy, he allow for me them thief election for say pauper if for continue, of which he not even gets 40%. Because we all don't get another leakage information from the European Union, because they said then they get observers then. Out of then you RR forms them 96%. Then prove say Dr. Samura gets 58.3%. And even after the pronouncement of the result, they make them clear. They make them clear. The international observers then, the first 60%, on the first day, do the announcement of 60%. When they ask them how he gets this 60%, they figure they are. When we watch the television, when I see how he say tomorrow when he come next time, he go explain. He walk out, he left the place without response to no questions. In front of the international observers then, very important personality, both local and international. He brush, they go. The other 40% now, no international observers then, not they in presence. So a good one now the ECSL office. Now they go do the pronouncements. We all see the head of the ONS, with a senior military officer, the IG. Now they go with the national returning officers, with in commissioners there, with in 5 regional commissioners there. Then go do the announcement in favor of retired Brigadier General Smadabiu. We're not in the right school now. No international observers not the day. Not even take a single of an eye. They go take oath. So fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, we all see the condemnation. Say even the outgoing ambassador for United States of America, where they get for release out the State Department pool visa restriction for certain individuals or personalities would then be involved of the rigging of the elections. Clearly, the evidence are sacrosanct clear. Both local and international. No, up to this date, no head of state, even the one within the neighboring country, wouldn't send a congratulating message to retired Brigadier General Smadabiu, because they know exactly. And the international observers, they will become like the Carter Center from United States of America. They know exactly for Senator Yemi win. Mohamed Kone just cook opinion figures. He announced them. We all don't see that detail. Then the ABC, they take a stance on that. They say they don't agree. So someone come up to this date, they say he not agree absolutely for that result. We all don't see the outcome of the tripartite recommendations. We hold on to we. We all don't see, because of the way and manner how American economy, the way I do the pronouncement with impunity, we make few of brothers then they go broke ammunition store. Say they go open break Panama Road maximum prison and the other access areas them wouldn't be able to get access for open special courts and the other police stations there. They pull people there. Just because of the way and manner, the outcome of the 2023 presidential election, the way and manner how American do the pronouncements. That don't make the country peaceful. And we current head of state when I lost my 2018, it make it publicly clear that rigging of an elections is tantamount to civil unrest or it resulted to war. So what happened on the 26th of November 2023? Now what may lead to that? That because of the pronouncement of the result. We for no see Mame Kone on beyond reasonable doubt, and we all don't see a CSL senior staff. It don't make it clear publicly say there is no result for 2023 presidential multi-tier elections. So how Mame Kone and within commissioners then, with some few security apparatus them, how they come about for me them go pronounce them. For say, na in what they pronounce as the newly elected president, who is called 56 something percent. So if they prove and be unreasonable doubt, there is no result this kind of thing. That's reasonable offense. Una go watch now the constitution. I don't know the section, but I left one out the law. Una go watch the constitution. That's reasonable offense. So fellow APCians, see for cut this matter short. This is no secret about that. The present national executive of the All People's Congress Party, they're reckless, they're useless, they don't sell out. The only thing we old Dr. Samura Kamara, after God, that the international community backing what it gets. Then we, the masses, we the grassroots, we find it difficult to get even a meal for a day. And we just give support to Dr. Samura Kamara. But the entire national executive, with the selective few, with the district chairman then, now they just deal with Dr. Samura Kamara. But that's not the blessing of God, because it gets the majority. Even in running mates, you reckless. Terikoku, he only been sell long ago. And Terikoku Nusi, I don't know whose confidence we might have you get. You, they take you as running mates. You say, no one that. You want that higher seat of the land. But you don't care. Now, Terikoku, what they be say in a grassroots man. And we all be know this one is no secrets about that anymore. Dr. Samuel Kamara not to him even wanted to be in twice. Because he know Dr. Samuel Kamara, a man way observe, he know what will happen exactly during 2023. And I mean, during that guy would say we there as a leader for the parliament. That is not to think again we talk. We all know the mess up we do at the ECOWAS parliament. So I get all what it takes. Everything they within in ambit for make it go execute and explain exactly what did happen in country. That time for we get all the opportunity for dwell into the massacre where they kill people in the Panama Road prison, people that wouldn't kill in Atumbo, people that wouldn't kill in Makeni for generator. They invented something there. OTB, all this kind of stuff, the guy dodge. Like today, Juha is Terikoko. And Terikoko they can try for get confused for involved. How indoor already don't dive, they can dive. Now just half parts on left no more than for let go down complete. So you know I go in one. Then make you hang with people like Abdul Kagbo, then Iran there. People then be look up to them. Say, oh, this young Christian, then will make a change. So they could no one for dive go down the low. Now you don't hold Abdul Kagbo, so you don't hold them Iran them with other hand there. But let me tell you one thing, guys. Then current executive there, so especially the likes of them Terikuko, them Mikael Masari. Anybody you hang with them, I swear to me, God, it go down. The political career, it finish. Because people them ake, they fight them seriously. So anybody you go join them, believe it, the class should the same. And what's the play get that clear for one of the young honorables there. Una no the politicians they wanna for follow the likes of them came see there. And they want them the wanna trustworthy people there. Wanna fearless man. And then kind of the wanna for learn from. Not to like Terikuku. Terikuku is a criminal. If you don't know this, but una not gonna know. If people then think say this fight where almost Dr. Samuel Cameron succeed, let me see the people of Sierra Leone don't succeed. Say Terikoko it will be in vice president. No, this one not a secret again anymore. Terikoko now they all mix for thief the elections. So he's finished. He's finished. Whosoever knows that they be gang up, in get for call them now when they will establish the electoral justice. My colleagues, fellow Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, and they say this toner, and wanna keep this voice note. By the grace of God, not to die you, and not get for talk to again until after the deployment of the ECOMISIL, that the ECOWAS mission troops in Sierra Leone. Before I go talk to una back. Maybe before the 15th or after the 15th, as the deployment they commence. When I keep this voice note for reference, whether you believe it or you leave it, Dr. Samura Kamara, he will be the next president of Republic of Sierra Leone. True, the vote where people massively vote for him on the 24th of June 2023 presidential elections. When I kept this voice note. That result, that 71% result, and voting European Union they get. Then they get for use as strong evidence for take up a decision. Matter be you know, with a closer line them, they know their position presently. You know, this one is no secret about that. They know their position, they know their stance. In no side there. They know the bitterness, this brag, wouldn't be the brag. For going to the UN Security Council. With that big fool, Omofair Ambassador Brown Hunt, go give them 2 weeks pass. They don't even spend 3 days. Who started down for travel? When see the restriction with them there. You want to go for the MCC money? Nothing. Nothing of the sort. Nothing. The MCC. They don't even allow themselves for see they go talk. Now make una see the return where Mother Bio return so. Then they again for make massive reshuffle. Again for do massive postings. Believe it. Because in the take and say that people are not good for work. How people go work? Money not day. So how you go expect for me them work? The international community, they know the pour money in country. So how you expect a minister for make you work? So again for changing plenty ministers them more and civil servants them more. Until you go see that then they undermine me. Money not day for me them work. It's a big Brazil smart at you. Ah, no money not day. So again for changing them plenty. Yeah, I'll say this clear to you, sir. You know. So at the situation this way, lots of people then get for can lost their job. Because in the thing can say they undermine that. But how is here? That money all they move up and down, they go and spend. President you use them for make it able for revamp the economy so that people will look a little bit like you. They want in power wey not to you. You say go grab am by force. You no go enjoy am. Believe it. You cannot. So this that the most pathetic situation so now you face. You know? So fellow Sierra Leoneans both home and abroad. Then the colleague retired soldiers. I want for make una will get a hope. Then nobody no convince now for do anything. Yeah? We now believe in me. Dr. Samuel Akrama is going to be the next president of the Republic of Sierra Leone after the deployment of the ECOWAS troops. And see a lot of people and they say the troops them now be long time programs. It's complete rubbish. How comes they form? Then decide for sends ECOWAS mission in Sierra Leone. You know, not just because of the outcome of the 2023 presidential elections and the pronouncements of American economic pronounced. They still say, oh, we just come out within 11 years senseless civil war. And they still say the way how the elections be come out is not good at all. It tantamount to war. Now the country Sierra Leone is no secret about that. It is in a cold war. So now that make when the regional ECOWAS head of state them when they meet now Abuja on the 10th of December, they say, you know what? Sierra Leone, they need for take a prompt actions for send troops in there. Then after which, the final decision, we just of the recent, where the ECOWAS make a meeting, you know, call request for all the head of state within the sub-region of the ECOWAS region for make them go into meeting and discuss the issues then we are there for return. You know, what in the things that we go discuss on the 7th and 8th and 9th July respectively. They will then cut into conclusion for provide 1,200 manpower for go Sierra Leone as they call them ECOMISIL. That's the ECOWAS mission in Sierra Leone. Where they go for go purposely, they go deploy na Kerry Town, Hastings, and the headquarters get for the Namorin Town. You know, where the main reason why they inform they decide for sending troops in there. You know, where now I get for read as me summary, the extract we I don't do for make people them go understand exactly in detail. So they could not get yourself confused. Right? So not to think when someone say, hey, now since more in time. No. No. If he said that ECOWAS logistics depot, you know, people and they don't make them not get themselves confused about that. Me, as far as what me know, that ECOWAS depot initiative, or we came to conclusion, now former President Anes by Kroma. I not see even the signboard. They say for say they put on the ECOWAS Standby Force base. No. They say ECOWAS logistics depot. That's what in let people understand logistics. In a very simple term. Logistics. What's it? Okay, for like we make an that in this concept, for goodness sake, for like we make an for simple. Then get for out equipment then. That it can be like armored cars, you know, all sort of things we have to say the military just them for use for any operation or they need them as quick within the sub-region, within as quick as possible. Before if they want armored car or they want jet, maybe they have to jet it themselves. Like their motor, that kind of stuff. Now that's not the reason we they establish that ECOWAS depot. Right? So make people not get themselves confused. So I don't want for holding us so long because this audio it don't look a little bit. But I want to make and be rest assured. The coming of the ECOWAS missions in Sierra Leone, not to know any other thing else, now for make the insurance say they will restore democracy. Now we motherland called Mama Salou. And I tell you this, I'll still repeat this. If anybody tell you see the SLPP government, they happy or they appreciate for make ECOWAS will send troops in, that 1,200 in Sierra Leone, for see them wish for that, they happy for that. No, no, no. But when I say common sense, think. Una ever see the Minister of Misinformation, CIBA, and Civic Education, he ever make a press conference? Una ever see them make any press conference for making them keep people them updates? Or for making them keep people them the heads up about that? No, they not go do that because anything you know they not in favor. They know they ever call press conference for that. So fellow Sierra Leoneans, I left una for make una will be the judge. So for make I go just summarize this thing, make I go just and read something to una where I believe see you would believe it's up to you. You will not believe it's up to you. I no go cry down anybody for that. But I could just see make people and go just be patient. Um, on the ECOWAS 42 Ordinary Committee of the Chiefs of Defense Staff held from 7th to 9th August 2024 in Abuja, Federal Republic of Nigeria. The meeting was deliberated on topical issues that includes the general security situations in the ECOWAS region, the proposed ECOWAS Security Support Missions in Sierra Leone, and the activation of the ECOWAS Standby Force to fight terrorism. Other items was deliberated on are the ongoing ECOWAS peace support operations missions in the region, updates on the development of ECOWAS logistics depots in Lungi, Sierra Leone, as well as the consideration of the rotation of staff officers of ECOWAS Standby Force and the ECOWAS Peace Support Operations Division. ECOWAS Strategic Framework. Mandate. The mandate authorized ECOWAS mission in Sierra Leone, commonly called ECOMISIL, to use all necessary means within the limits of its capacity and areas of deployment in the execution of the following tasks. 1. Supports the defense forces to ensure a secured environment in the country. 2. Supports the protections of virtual state institutions. 3. Ensure security to the civilian populations and support the defense and security forces in their efforts to improve security conditions in accordance with international humanitarian laws. 4. Contribute to strengthening of trust between the population, the defense and security forces. The mandate shall include other assignments that the authority may decide to entrust to ECOWAS mission in Sierra Leone, ECOMISIL. ECOWAS directives to the ECOMISIL force commander. Political strategic objective to implement a comprehensive and inclusive settlement to the current political crisis and ensure peace and stability in the country. Political strategic end state. The Sierra Leonean institutions are able to maintain law and order, provide basic services, and facilitate economic facilities in the country. Military strategic objective: to deter any threats of instability within the public of Sierra Leone and create favorable conditions for democracy to prosper. Mission phases. Phase 1, deployment of troops, 15th to the 30th of September 2024. The deployment phase of the operations is the period of establishment of the mission. This period may witness a lot of activities, which includes the projection and implementation of contingents. During this phase, the vulnerability of the missions is high, so there is a need for the units to be more vigilant. Fellow Sierra Leoneans, this is just an extract we are do with regards to the meeting where the Chief of Defense Staff within the ECOWAS sub-regions with regards to the meeting already held on the 7th and the 8th of 7th, 8th, and 9th August 2024 na Abuja at the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So to Otinenka into conclusions, right? Say we then decide for send troops them to Sierra Leone. So this now is just an extract of the mission. Now just now a framework. When we just do an extract from that, for make people and good for understand. You will believe, fine. You don't believe, it's up to you, right? But when I keep this voice notes for a reference, and even the piece of notes I make, for tomorrow it will know, see, yes, all these things, what will happen? See, retired Captain Melton, very correct, because I don't want some of them selfish politicians, they are so, where they already don't take bribes, for make them still continue for the mislead, for their own selfish gain. So fellow Sierra Leoneans, I don't hold on so long, but also, and then at the end this thing for talk to the APC grassroots social media activists or bloggers, we and the councils of APC, because now una day for the grassroots within the APC. I know the utterances of Timo Dabobo, because Bobo, we go make an United States of America, una just ignore them. Una carry on, una stand for the people, and una stand for the truth. Anyone within the executive, this rubbish shouldn't they do so. Men nothing no panic now. Hence, not use any incitement words or go do any bad thing. You understand? Believe it, that una weapon. We na for cause. They useless, they reckless guys, and they will continue for use them. Yeah? Fuck can they come up behind that? Una left them that registration where they do. Yeah? Una continue. Una fire. Una continue for cost them mad. Hence not to weapon una take. If you're able for shape up, They're able for make them able for so concern for the people that wouldn't they suffer. But I not relent. Fuck on no they come up behind that. Yeah? Better say, better pull we all. Me already. But me no say, and they make this into abundantly clear that say the current executive, hmm, national executive led by reckless Michael Umasare, I swear to me God, not to in get for take we to convention. Michael Umasare and others, then get for the on the run. I dey tell you this for free. When I keep this voice note, I don't own enough for. I think if I not lie, it's almost going to the 50 something minutes now, 51 minutes now, right? So I saw a little bit, and then please wanna take una time, and then although I not own so long, for make una go listen to this voice note. Please, the bloggers, especially we now waiting for the grassroots because una na grassroots bloggers then. We headed by Maleka. You know, they do extremely well. Make no other blogger. Me, as for me, say some certain people and self, no need for respond to them. You know, now the council of the APC, when are the chairman, Maleka, in team and in co, let God continue for Kipuna. Now don't do extremely well. Curry Stoner. You know, now the most popular, both home and abroad. We are just don't promote them. 5-star general, Master Stallone, we reside from Ghana. Is the most popular, respectable man with integrity. You know, let God continue for keeper for we because of what thing it stand for. Them Maleka them, them worry APC them. You know, and I continue for follow them. So dear, I don't own for so long, but make una heart cool. Then me colleagues them, who then look tense, the retired soldiers, I know, una patient, una patient, una we still strong. I still stand by my words with God's Almighty in the upstairs under the leadership of Dr. Samura Kama as the number one gentleman for that nation. You know, God go must make with God in will. Una will get back on a job. Yeah? The one they wouldn't eat that tight side, the one they wouldn't cause that electoral coup. Now they get for go replace them. So please, una patient. Things will be fine. I thank una all. And una have a blessed weekend. This now a humble servant again. Retired Captain Elton, the no nonsense man.